sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they've preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Bills bringing on the punt team. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job of staying even keel. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. It is 3rd and long. Douglas in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's got Douglas going deep.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points in this contest. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Buffalo.
there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd down and 5. Now, faking the give. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. It is 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Bills 7, Patriots nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Patriots offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
6 yards. And the Patriots first down.
Another try with Brooks. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Play fake. Here's May. Back into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short. And here is May. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Number 24, Jonathan Brooks. That's a gain of 4.
Operating for the shotgun, it's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal.
42-yard.
This will be from 42 yards out. Ryland's kick is good. And the Patriots are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now an opening past the 30. And And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a handoff running right. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Bills 1st down.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long.
Complete to number 87.
Here's Allen to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Bills go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football. From the 31, here's 2nd and a couple, as we are ready to get back underway. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, here's May. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Whoa! And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 10 brings up
Tight end going in motion here. From the gun. On 3rd down, it's May. He's going to have the first down and more. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. It's his second touchdown of the year. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Allen now on 2nd down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Bills first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
5 yards to go.
From the gun. Throw here. This one intercepted.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. Now May. Quick throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Open man, Demario Douglas. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That one taken in by Douglas. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
23-yard line.
May to the air once more. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. T.J. Sanders getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
Third and a long way to go.
It's now third down and
Working out of the gun. It's May. Pass completed to Douglas. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. To throw is Allen. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. And he'll have the first down. He'll get him up around the 37.
That's good for Bills. First down. A gain of a yard. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Gain of a yard. And it's third down.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 45 yards.
First down.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
And he will score! Josh Allen, touchdown Bills. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Finding room at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd.
Here's May. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Yards. That's good for a Patriots 1st down.
May to throw again. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
17 more yards. That's another Patriots.
Throw again is May.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here's 2nd and 6. Here's May again. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Patriots. Extra point now by Riley. His kick is good. And the Patriots go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
17.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bills offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Now Allen on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A throw throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Bills first down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will tie this game up here late in the first half.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30.
The throw is May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Chargers at home to take on the Commanders. And it's Jaden Daniels. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And here's the Jags wideout. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 55-yard touchdown.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense is going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Patriots. First down. First and 10.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. First and 10. Here's Brooks. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He was tackled at the
We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. From the 46, here's second and 9. On the ground, they go with Brooks. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Third and 2. Here we go. On third and 2, it's May. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Tie game, second half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game, so it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Patriots offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Now May. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
Those simple routes over the middle, well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
The Bills offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our top. They'll throw on first down with Allen. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. That his first touchdown this year.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's May. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass ball's incomplete. Throwing on 3rd down is May. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. May to the air once more. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. 1st and 10.
May gonna look to throw. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to
Second down and 6 now from the 26. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal. The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal. Here's a run. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, New England. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Pats will even the score here in the third. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Johnson now to return. Whoa! He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bills offense make their way out to take over once more. Both these offenses have been in form. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's first and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Second and 9.
Throwing on second down. It's out. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
For Bills, first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Bills.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And he'll be forced out of bounds. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
That's another Bills. First down.
Now a give on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here now, second and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Second and 9.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and inches.
They'll try to sneak it here. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's gotten enough. They convert on third down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's the toss to Scatterboo, heading right. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that one.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Allen now on second down. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. On third and a couple, here's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
May's going to hold on to this one. And he's going to have that first down and tackle May up around the 35.
7-yard gain. And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the jet sweep, McMillan. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
Shows off a little footwork. Winding his way for a run of 8. Here we go. Third and a yard. They'll run the sneak. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a run going left. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 1.
At the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
From the gun, on third down, it's May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. A run on first and goal. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Move back to the 10. They'll try here on second and goal. They'll go with him again. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. For the lead, here is third and goal. That is caught side of the end zone. Pop Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. His 4th TD grab of the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score Patriots 34, Bills 30.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Johnson now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bills offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Try to start on the ground. And of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete. Big play coming up. This is third down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 2.
Throwing again is Allen. To the right side here, pass is caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First down. A gain of 9 yards.
To throw again, it's Allen. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He was defended by Marcus Jones.
To throw once more, here's Allen. Off he goes. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Bills first down.
Johnson a chance to run on the jet sweep. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense, no gain. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll keep it on the ground. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So, third down, forthcoming. They'll drop the throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Bills.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Shaheed now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and running back Jonathan Burks coming out for their next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Pass quickly out to Williams. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Mays to throw on second down. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. They run on the jet sweep. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Throwing on second down. May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third.
Out of the gun, here's May. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. We are set for fourth and long.
Brings up fourth down.
They'll go. Here's May. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a road win here for the Bills. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December as they continue to be the #1 team in all of football.